Hey folks, this is Bailey Comes from Dankless Wargaming, and today I'm going to be making for you what would be called the Dark Angels Smash Captain, or by its proper name, a Master with a Jump Pack, Storm Shield, and Thunderhammer. Now, this model does not come with its own kit provided by Games Workshop, so we have to make one of our own. So what I'm using today is a box of Space Marine Vanguard veterans. That's what I have here with me, as well as Dark Angels Company Veteran Squad. I'm going to use pieces from both these kits to make the Smash Captain. So let's get into the build. As you can see here, I've already clipped out all the pieces I needed. I have the jump pack and the Thunderhammer here and the arm, as well as the shoulder pauldron here for my Smash Captain. These are all pieces that come from the Vanguard Veteran set. And this little adornment here that's going to go on the jump pack, the chest, the body here, this Storm Shield arm, this Dark Angels pauldron. Well, this I got somewhere else. This was just sitting in my bits box. But this shield, the hood, the body, and this adornment all came out of the Dark Angels Veterans box. So these are the pieces I'm using. I've already clipped them. I've already filed them for the expediency of this video. So I'm just going to get right into it. So the first thing to always do when you're building anything, whether it's terrain or models, is to dry fit. So I'm going to make the body here. I'm going to dry fit this chest piece onto the model. Make sure all the nubs where you cut the sprue from the model, that those are flat, because I want to be able to put my arms on there, and it will look something like this. If you can see it here, that's what I want, the chest to look like that. So I'm going to put that back down here. I'm going to grab my glue. I'm using Loctite. I get it pretty cheap at Walmart, less than $3 a bottle, and it does pretty much everything I want it to do. So I'm going to try and put it. I can use my applicator here potentially, the little toothpick I had from a previous video, but you don't necessarily need it. You can go right onto here with your Loctite. Don't want to get too much Loctite since it's super glue when it dries. Sometimes if you put too much on, it will dry funny, make everything kind of like a crusty white, and I don't necessarily want that. But just a little bit's just enough, and it dries very quickly. So there, I've got it. I have my body glued on there, checking all the seams, making sure the robe that has a belt, has a rope belt around it, that all lines up, which it does. And so I have this part of my Smash Captain done so far. Got my glue here. Looking at this back bump here, I just want to put a little bit of glue on that. Then I'll take my jump pack here. Now this is dry. I've got a dry fit here. In fact, I forgot I hadn't actually glued it yet. It dry fits so well together. But I actually am only going to have this back part on that I'm going to place here. And I'm going to line it up to where the sort of in-between part is sort of lined up with the back of the Dark Angels sort of neck guard here. I want to line all that up so that looks proper. And you look on the back in between here, you want this to be tight, the backpack, the jump pack tight to the back bump of the model. Just what I want, a little bit of pressure. I have the back part of the jump pack on, and then you can see where they want you to glue on this model, sort of up here in the corners, on either side, down the sides, through the middle here. That's where the connectors are going to be, the connection points, the contact points. That's where they want the glue. And that's where I'm then going to apply the top part of the jump pack. So start putting this arm together, this Thunderhammer arm together. So on the hand, you want it to be flat, file down nice and smooth, which it is. A little glue on the wrist, joint there. Find the arm here, line those two up. They go together. Sort of take a look at where it's going to be on your model here. Just give it a little bit of a dry fit. That's where the hammer is going to go with the arm in that position. I'm going to take a look at the Storm Shield now. I'm going to dry fit it, see how it fits on. It goes sort of there. Okay, so now here's where you really want to pay attention when you're dry fitting. So I have Storm Shield on this arm, Thunderhammer on the other side. Okay, the two will go together. They will fit. They're not going to bump into each other. They fit smoothly. The joints line up correctly, like so, and that's what it'll look like. So I'm going to put some glue here on the shoulder joint and do the shield first, because I feel like that has a little less, just sort of when I was dry fitting, I could feel it had a little bit less range of motion on this particular model than the Thunderhammer did. So I'm going to put some more glue on the other shoulder here and put the Thunderhammer on second. Okay, I like that, so I'm there so far. Right shoulder is for Terminator Honors, so that's where I'm going to put this shoulder pad, Terminator Honors shoulder pad. It's on there, it's where I want it to be. Fits in nicely up underneath the jump pack there. Then put a little more glue. Ooh, I put a little too much there. I'm going to take some of it off, save it for one of the later pieces of this project. And slip on the Dark Angels specific shoulder pad on this side. Fits there just nice. Now I want to think about my little adornment here that goes up on top of the jump pack. Get a little bit of glue on there. There's a nice little spot in between where you can put an adornment like this. So it's, there you go, a hooded winged Dark Angel. Fits pretty nice right there. I'll put his head in there and I'll move it around a little bit, see how it fits in the various places to see what is sort of the most dynamic pose, what looks the coolest. I think that looks pretty cool. Plus, at the same time, I'm also looking and thinking about how I'm going to paint the model. So I don't want to put his face in a hard-to-reach place or in a place where it will be blocked at the end by the Thunderhammer or the Storm Shield. So I'm going to push that in there. And then put his head in there. Fits real nice. He's sort of looking off to his right here. And here we go. This is my Dark Angel Smash Captain. Made them real quick, made them with a lot of fun bits. Now, you don't have to buy both these boxes. To get everything, you could ask around, ask a friend for bits. I myself bought this Veterans box, and I shared a couple jump packs and other bits out of it with another Space Marine player who was looking to build a Smash Captain. So you don't have to go way out of your way to get one, but you can do that. And I suggest getting the Vanguard Veterans box because it's actually cheaper. The posing isn't as dynamic as the Assault Squad, but it's cheaper, and the detail on the jump packs is a little bit fancier since they're veterans and not regular guys. So that's why I ended up going with that box as opposed to the regular Assault Marine box. So there he is in all of his glory. Like I said, I'll take him off the tack and prime him, and then I'll paint him and then put him on his base and glue him there when he's done being painted. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment below, and even share. If you like what we have to offer, don't forget to check out our blog, our Twitch streams on Mondays and Tuesdays, as well as our other social media accounts. Until next time, I'm Bailey Combs, and I'd like to remind you, along with everyone else here at Dankless Wargaming, that if your lists start to tank, it's time to get dank.